All right, hello, Aries. Aries, this is your 6 monthly message for September's energy into October. If you not watch those previous ones, just click on my channel. You can also tune into your other placements. And that being said, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, all of you tuning in, this could give you guidance and clarity. And as always, use your own intuition and discernment. I will give different names, dates, times, music, whatever's coming forth. And then we read the story, right? Okay. And y'all know how it goes. I don't know who you are tuning in. You decipher who you are. Okay. So this is continued. Once again, it like cut off early. So hopefully I can finish this one up. I'm hoping this is your final message. If there is something, we still haven't got to the past life messages. I might try and pull that with this, the Christmas Tarot and the Akashic Tarot. In that fifth message, so things are always changing, guys. It's like shifting up. Your guys' readings are very different. I started writing the names down, and these are some of the names that came out. Of course, there is other names. Names can represent you, someone in your life. The name James was coming through really strong today. James. Carly was there as well. Jillian. I'm reiterating the names now. There's other ones. Reggie, Josh, Abe. Abe was there quite a bit today too. And there is new names, okay, and there's always new names being added. We have Jeff as well with a J, Gwen, Alicia, two different Alicias, one with an SH, one with a CIA. Oh, shit, one with the CIA. Ha, okay, Paula and Anna, okay. We had Marinia, Sarah, two different Sarahs, Joe, O'Connor, is it O'Connor? Anastasia, Doreen, and Abraham Lincoln, even Peggy, and the Penny. So the Penny came out. But however, the last video ended, it cut off at a place and that said, once this is revealed, maybe it is the full moon that we just had in the Piscean energy, of course, or this could be into that future energy with the full moon that's going to be in your sign in October, okay? It is 9:15 today. That was also spotlighted. Man, some of the music is actually bringing me back to Tool, who is your fellow Aries, with Maynard and James Keenan, right? It's actually Anima. So, I got blue for you guys too. Blue. So we also have Perfect Circle and blue. I got the Just Loud and Dave Katz with a K and blue on blue. But see, it ended here. So it's like we still have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords up. So there's still deception. I want to go backwards to where I saw. So we have Justice upright, but there's something. So someone thinks something is fair by keeping something hidden. Okay, someone was at a crossroads, okay, investigating something to learn. Maybe it is looking at the justice system or something, the helping hands. Okay, 211 Aquarian energy, 11-1, 107. So there has been lots of different dynamics coming through. A lot of Capricorn in this one. 107. But we also had so we have the Knight of Pots in reverse. Makes me think of that song, the pot. Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out of your head. Eyeballs deep in muddy waters, you practically raise the dead. The other song is Talk Talk. So we also had Jesus here. Jesus, whatever. Peggy, Clint and Clinton, Lincoln, Clint and Penny. What's this one? Jesus? I almost said Jesse or Jessica though. There's a lot more names I need to add. Anyways, I hope you all have a safe time out there. Be wise, trust your intuition. But this Knight of Pots in reverse is a Knight of Cups in reverse energy. So we have some emotional manipulation here, maybe some heavy drinking. You know what I mean? We got deception here with the Seven of Swords. Judgment. Someone is confused why someone gives someone another chance. 720. I did see 721 and 120. Epstein. Aquarian. Weird. But this is, the choice was to, someone made this choice to have a second chance. Even judgment is about choosing between, I think you can only ask one question or something, and then they're released. Weird. Knight of Pots. The name Cal and the name Roy. There was a lot of R's too. M. James is there quite a bit. Dang. And what else? No way. Yeah, we have somebody who was looking at their options. That's the thing, 7-7. Maybe it was during this time. Okay, some of this could be past energy, or this is a Cancer sign person and very specific. So, or Capricorn. I got Blue Oyster Cult and Don't Fear the Reaper. Romeo is a name, I guess. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. So talk. And it talks about the Bible scripture in James. Faith without works is dead. Prayers and stuff. How sweet, like cake in a crisis. Knight of Pots in reverse. Someone, see, this is why there's emotional manipulation. Or there's heavy intoxication even, because there's illusion here. Piscean energy, 12th house potentially, but Cancer sign. So the emotions, water. Someone is in an illusion looking at their options, okay? Or they're being very, very, maybe there's love bombing going on. 1-7. Maybe it's on that, or to a Capricorn. Oh no. We also see 5-7. Someone could be 57 or Taurus energy. Wow. Okay. Someone is acting. I get someone wants something to stay secret, or some piece of information not to be revealed. Okay. Because we have 5 of Cups in reverse. Weird. And the Demon in reverse. 5-15. Taurus energy. How interesting. 5-1, or someone being 51. Some truth is this person is not depressed and sad. Maybe they are acting very, very depressed. Maybe they're very, maybe it's over the top with the emotions, or they're saying that they're in sadness and depression. I don't know. Looking at all these people as opportunities. It was quite a story with the poles and the pole dancer in that video, okay? But we have the Demon in reverse, the devil. Maybe this is recognizing that this is maybe that temptation, and I see it as also breaking free from something that was creating some type of grief or sadness. Okay, I did get a few different memes here that kind of popped. I don't know if they're memes or just quotes or sayings, and I'm not giving the person's name if the person created your sadness and emotional, psychological, emotional scarring, trauma, that's not your true love. That's not your true love. Also, a person who knows or sees someone is hurting emotionally or physically or whatever, and still chooses cruelty. That's I get someone isn't depressed or sad. They've overcome some type of fear. Okay? Someone is done with juggling multiple people. Someone also couldn't realize they couldn't multitask this type of lifestyle, this obsession, addiction. We have the Fire Gang, the Demon. This one talks about, so LA was spotlighted in that Anima song, and see down in Arizona Bay. I got Nashville and Tennessee spotlighted as well for some reason. Some about 2015. Something could have happened during then, of course. I also see 215. So there is some Aquarius and Taurus energy popping in with this, Aries. Let me double check the camera so you can see. What do you know, Joe? Yeah, this is like no longer trying to juggle or multitask. Okay. Feeling obsessed with someone or about money even. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, dude, yeah. There could have been obsession. 10-15 is there again, dude. Many of you, this Libra or this Aquarius person, or you have this in your chart. Look, someone is letting go like of inheritance, land. Someone was obsessed with some type of wealth, property, land. I'm also seeing somebody couldn't juggle this financially, trying to control someone or something here. This could be a huge financial loss. But that maybe that was the temptation. This is about inheritance, legacy. Someone was looking at their options of what to do. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone made some bad business deals or something here. Impatience. Reap what you've sown. This person also, you see, 7-10 could have been spotlighting something on that day, or that Cancer sign. Yeah, 7-10 twice. Aquarius and Cancer sign here. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is impatience. Yeah, something didn't come in. Someone thought that they could have, this is a bad business deal, or someone the numbers didn't add up with the money, okay? Someone wasn't, it's even taking out loans or your inheritance, or taking out like retirement or 401ks or whatever type of investments, like taking shit out of the stocks and bonds even. I don't know what it would be, but it's also, maybe this person also didn't work, or they were always late, or I also got something about someone evicting someone. Word of the day is Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Oh, damn, yeah. Someone didn't show up for someone, or didn't come through. This is financially. Someone left someone hanging. This is a financial burden for sure. Disloyalty. Knight of Junk in reverse. This is the earth energy. It's being patient, taking time here. But something didn't pan out like someone was wanting here. And that's what I'm getting. This isn't what somebody had hoped for. Maybe someone else got justice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this person can't pay this debt back. Or they have bad credit score. They don't balance their budget. This is some money issues, okay? We're talking about building a solid foundation with success and effort. Abe Lincoln, putting the penny in. Oh no. Yeah, that's why. So they, High Priestess in reverse. Oh, dude, yeah. This is someone who acts religious or spiritual, this feminine woman. She didn't see this coming. She can't pay back some financial debt. This is like a, see, I said talk. Saying talk like Jesus. Try and walk like Jesus. So whoever this is, someone thought, so this is a false, maybe, maybe this is a person online even you're listening to, I don't know, or someone who's super religious. A lot of times they're not going to be listening to this type of stuff if they're, Bible thumping. Oh, some of you is Scientology, because it makes me think of Ron L. Hubbard and his clones. Also, Deftones, okay, and Mascara. Someone you're married to, they don't like your tattoo, or you don't like their tattoo. That's what I say. Too bad you're married to me. They think they're in a spiritual marriage. What the freak? Okay. High Priestess in reverse. Someone could be 62. Someone could be a Gemini. 6'2". They're very unhappy. They're doing some dark shit. High Priestess in reverse. They thought that this money was coming in. They thought that somebody was going to show up and bring something here. But there was impatience involved. We have the Leo Pisces energy, as well as some Gemini. A 19-year-old. Someone could be very young, immature. There's unhappiness. I get it's like something didn't fall through. Weird. The 19th could be spotlighted. We have the Sun in reverse. Toby. This person could have also been gossiping and talking about other people's wealth, money, sharing personal information they shouldn't be doing. This is a talk. This person, maybe they have money or something, or they receive something. This could be somebody who is using emotional manipulation and pray and donate or do something. This person is definitely in shadow, unhappy. All right. But we have some gift coming in. All right. Financial gift. Maybe it is a new job, a loan. See, maybe this is the whole thing. People start putting some stuff out there and then they're like, oh, and then they get fired. I don't know. I did see the name Charlotte and someone losing their job named Charlotte. So now I don't know. 7-2 and 7-1 could be a Cancer sign or something around that time. I get that because High Priestess can very much be a Cancer sign energy. There are other names, keep that in mind. Some of these names may be just your names, and these are giving you guidance that, you know, and some of them can be. Ace of Junk. The name Russell. And Wendy. Oh my God. Wendy's nuts. Oh my gosh. I'm being a goof now. Okay. Let's see what else was going on. 1754. Okay. 8 of Cups. Emotionally detached. In unhappiness. 8-19. Leo energy. 8-1. I did see a lot of Leo energy. Someone is trying to give someone a gift or a raise or a new job or something about the money, thinking that the money is what will make them or something here. Overcome a third party or heartbreak. Someone emotionally attached, they don't want any reconciliation, you or them. I get these people over here. Reconciliation, you know. There's no celebration, okay? Someone's very emotionally detached. We're not celebrating something here. A third party feeling heartbroken. 33. 8-3. 8-3. Josh. Jeff. Gwen. Carly. James. Alicia. Anna. Paula. Jill. These are the names I have on this side. There's like no reconciliation. Someone's traveling, moving, not coming to something, moving on. 37. Something could happen when someone was 33 because are mastering something here. And then 37, we have the traveling, movement, taking action. If someone is, maybe there's a new job opportunity. I don't even know, because we also have, or a new vehicle, a new gift. There's a gift or something. Because we do have it. Then it's like, oh, I get like somebody didn't come forth to help someone out, and then someone else comes in kind of like to rescue or help, because for some of you, someone was having some car issues. There's a disconnect from ancestors. And I did see Emperor and Empress in reverse there. as well as the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to clear this out, though. A lot of weird lover stuff. There is a hidden enemy, a fungus among us, okay? I just grabbed all of it. I'm a little unsure here with this because divorce came out, but it looks like it's in reverse. Breaking a contract, but the lovers is there twice. So someone traveling, that's why I'm going to show you this. This could be in your current energy, Aries. This is the action that you can't take even. Not coming to some gathering, some celebration or something, or there's no reconciliation. And someone wants to travel somewhere. We have 10-3, 10-7. Maybe it's during that time, or Libra energy. But then there's the confusion. Thank you, next, moving on. It's in reverse. Someone could have the legal issues, right? Courts, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. A karmic femme in reverse. Someone could be traveling 9/6, September. A Virgo, doesn't have to be here, so about 96. The 69 too. Thank you, next. Someone's still stuck. This person may be creating some type of legal issues. A karmic femme. Okay? Ancestor. Maybe it is someone in your ancestry. Okay? I don't know. Aunt, uncle, sibling, neighbor, cousin, family, mother, father, grandfather, in-laws, ex-laws. I don't know. Yeah. X-lax. Not moving on. What is this thing? It's like someone can't move on yet. See, moving on is in reverse both times. I don't understand. Same shit, different day. Someone will let something go. We got Riley or rye bread. I don't know, something real dry. A spiritual fucking hater, you see? Hates on your light, spirituality, and your magic, your power. This ancestor, I get that that's that. Emperor, Empress, High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. King of Cups in reverse, emotionally manipulating, different type of religious beliefs, talking shit, gossiping. They're not truly connected to their higher self. Their religious stuff is all about being seen, keeping up with the Joneses, you know, and gossiping. And it's not true. It's about, yeah. So weird. Someone's in an illusion up in the clouds. That's that Seven of Cups energy. Maybe it is spiritual psychosis. I don't know. Yeah, something about leaving the house, traveling. Maybe evicting someone even, or getting rid of a house. Being like, there's no hanging out here. Oh, this person isn't allowed in your home anymore. Or you've traveled away from them. You traveled away from these type of families. I seriously did. And not all, clearly. I moved states. And it's been years. But there has been a couple of people that I had from that family dynamic that have been in my house. The rest of them haven't. Yeah. Someone fishing for comments. I don't know. Maybe something about fishing, or it's something online. I always see that, or look on what to do. Can't move on. Going fishing. Someone want to go fishing? This person has bad karma. Same shit, different day. They didn't learn the lesson. High Priestess is up right here. Knows that this is a spiritual hater and is a spiritual warfare too. And this other person is in a fucking illusion because the tower's about to come down. You see, 1019, 1016. Maybe they're a Libra, or you have that in your chart even, or that's coming in, that future energy. So this is someone's work, actually. Look at that. High Priestess, this is someone's job, their career, their work. They've been doing a lot of work. Or someone, look at this, trusting intuition, building, mastering. Someone's hooked. They got someone hooked. Someone kissing ass. See? Kissing ass. Maybe on a trip or a travel or to come see. Okay, sweetie. All right, sweetheart. Hey, Tessa. And acting like, oh, hey, we're not going to bicker. We're not going to fight. There's nothing left to be said. Someone else just tuning in, just listening, not arguing. That's what High Priestess does. She also, maybe it is someone at your work, actually. Or I don't know. Or they're talking to something. Someone was threatening someone. Someone heard someone talking some of that smack about intimidating, threatening, and bothered with the 5 of Swords. 58. Someone could be 58 or 57 or 5'8", 5'7" Taurus energy even. Someone intimidating someone. That's what that is. And then pretending like they're not. Gaslighting. What are you talking about? This person, oh, I don't have a grudge. The grudge holder. About your work. About your building something. We have the Emperor upright in this one. So I don't know if this is a boss, a father, grandfather, you, maybe taking a trip or traveling. I don't know, or traveling to. They're giving guidance. Maybe out leaving a house or traveling somewhere. Yeah, look, and we have trusting the divination, even seeing in the cards here. Emperor even listening to get some guidance and hearing, because someone else had someone really stuck and trapped in their thoughts because someone was maybe intimidating or threatening someone. Okay, and how to handle that. Yeah. 8-5, someone could be born in 85 or 8-5 Leo even. 7-8, a dirty offer. This person, yeah, trying to give someone a dirty offer, saying someone is crazy or keep someone in some mental health facility or mental prison. Someone waiting patiently for someone to arrive. Maybe even a boss or an emperor. Or they're traveling, waiting for someone. A lover. Someone sees a lover, a connection. The love relationship. Yeah. Inspiration. Okay, maybe there is even children there, a fire sign even, but that could be you even. I don't know. But this is also a new, Page of Wands is having a lot of ambition, trying something new. Being a novice at something here, and this person, you or them, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And maybe it is just about traveling or doing something, going somewhere. A hidden enemy, I told you. And maybe they're saying they're so depressed and so sad. I don't know. Maybe it's happening like while you're driving in the car, or you gotta go pick them up because they're drunk or intoxicated. No way, yeah, carless. Having some car issues here. Hey, car. Here in my car. Ace of Swords, someone not telling someone the truth. Wants something to stay hidden. Not being completely honest. 10-3. Libra. Someone being 36 or 3-6. 10-1. Someone's not telling someone about someone who's arriving or showing up, or this is a surprise. I don't know. A soulmate in reverse. Yeah. So the connection with the lovers, maybe this is letting go of like someone who you thought was a friend or, a family member. I mean, we have the lovers up, but not revealing something about it. I don't know. Soulmate in reverse. King of Cups in reverse, dude. Who is this person? They are playing a fucking fool here. They're playing a victim. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. About the lovers in the car. A hidden enemy. I don't know, guys. So if someone's telling you some sob story about having new love or something here, someone's depressed or sad, someone's not revealing some truth here, or they want someone to keep something that's hidden. Maybe there is multiple lovers. Okay, looking at options. Someone's trying to get out of feeling trapped and stuck in their head. Yeah. and get their wishes fulfilled. 8-9, 8-2 is what somebody actually was wishing for. Someone has some photo proof of this person doing something here. This King of Cups in reverse. Wanting some new, maybe he has, I mean, the Page of Wands is young energy, okay? Or it's being a novice at something. But this could be a child even. This could be about a relationship, like one of your children, if you have children, a love relationship, or, I mean, but whatever this is gonna, someone could, maybe there's proof of different lovers in a vehicle or picking someone up or something. I don't understand, because there is a hidden enemy. There's some photo proof, and this is going to be this Tower. 16. Okay. 16-year-old even. 616. Gemini. 76. Cancer sign. Wow. 916. Tower. Car issues. The thing is, someone wants to keep this a private relationship, right? That's why they want to keep something secret here. Don't want to tell about. It's like somebody wants to tell someone about some new love relationship, because you started with Ace of Cups. But someone's wish fulfillment is that there isn't a separation or a divorce, or someone could be wishing that. It came in reverse, so I don't know. From someone else that was just a soulmate, or they thought. It's almost seeing that somebody could have been saying how they are, getting a separation, an actual divorce, or breaking a contract, and they're expecting some money. But someone's getting some unexpected money. 1027 Scorpio. 1016. Someone has photo proof of someone getting some type of money. Maybe it's out of the bank or something. I don't know. Or someone giving someone money. And there's a lot of unhappiness here. So this Tower is like, whatever happened, someone feels very unloved and unsupported from other. Maybe it's like other family wasn't there. Okay. That's what. Oh yeah, fight. Because there's a 5 of Wands. Someone trying to cause confrontation, fight, a physical altercation. Maybe in a private relationship. I don't know. Or communicating. That could have been, if something got physical, maybe someone's saying that it got physically abusive, or creating some type of fight to the death. I don't know. An ending. Trying to fight death. Huh? Okay, we have someone who's innocent here, some young person. Page of Pots. Could be a water sign child, doesn't have to be, but we also have someone who's very naive. Okay? Not quite understanding about why someone can't go to some get-together or some celebration, or someone's taking off and leaving. I mean, that's the innocence. Wow. Someone is innocent. This other person was trying to fight. Cause a competition, driving, physical altercation, even reckless driving. I don't know. 5-7, and there could have been a child in the car or something. Child endangerment. Someone doesn't want to participate or be with these people and like be guilty. There's innocence here. Over here, someone trying to fight, compete in a trip, and a move, and a journey. Whether this is on the road, or or some physical altercation, because this is it feels like it's a competition. Maybe it's a race. I don't know. Someone thinks they're racing. Oh, we have the Page of Pulls. Weird. Was the other one the Knight of Pulls then? No, that's just someone learning something new. Oh my gosh, someone could be teaching somebody about fighting or competing. I don't know. Standing up or feeling like young people here, because we got Page of Pulls too. This is wisdom, learning. So there's growth here, you see? Like this little page looks even smaller than this page. But he's trying something new. Innovation, inspiration, being a novice, trying to compete or fight, drive even. I don't know. The final card is Magician. Chris, Charlotte. I almost said Chantel. This is what someone has been trying to manifest. Even about their innocence or some unconditional love. The remembering of the, you know, so it's for the children. Someone maybe wants to be innocent or wants a child even. I don't know. Okay, that is what we had with the Labyrinth, finishing that off. What are we on time? 35:20. Okay, guys. I'm going to move this out of the way. Now, I still have all these names here. I'm just leaving them here for now. Kind of spread them out so you can see Reggie. I know, and Paula. Okay. I know you can't see all of them here. Jesus. Okay, I am putting, and Jesus. Okay, I am putting these cards away, and I'm going to pull some past life messages for the Aries that are tuning into this message. We have persecution. Yeah, look at that. Persecution and inquisition. This is being accused of witchcraft. Salem, yeah. Burning, witch trials. We think of this with the, what is this with the, is it called, it was with the Catholics, you know, going and, because of superstition. It's called satanic panic. So in the past, wow, Aries, persecution and inquisition. That's in reverse. Okay, I'm going to let a few of these fall out, all right? Okay. Spirituality and religion. I'm just going to set them here. James, Carly, Reggie, Alicia, Jill, Anna, Jillian, Paul. What else? For the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs who tune into these messages. Imprisonment and slavery. And something about a farm. Leaving the farm. Look, the farm is in reverse. Charlotte. There's something about North Carolina or Charlotte or South Carolina. I don't know. But Chris, O'Connor, Sarah, Clint, Penny. The farm. Connection with the farm. Leaving a farm. Being put in, like, look, Jesus said, okay, I always get John the Baptist, dude. I always think of John the Baptist because he was going out there calling out the sinful behaviors of the people that were in the high ranks. And because he was like marrying his sister's cousin. I don't know, something weird. Or just, I can't, you know, but, and of course he was beheaded, put in prison. The same thing with what? Paul, who was Saul, imprisonment or slavery because of spirituality and religion. Okay, someone's gaining this wisdom. Unicorn. Okay, I love that, the unicorn. Okay, Jesus, Clint, Penny, Amy, Peggy, Joe, Anastasia. Someone gaining the wisdom regarding this. Oh, there's one more sitting there. High priest or high priestess. Oh my gosh. That makes sense, huh? Jill, Jillian, Anna, spirituality, religion, Josh, Paul, and Gwen. Okay. I am going to read those ones for you guys, Aries. Now, if this doesn't resonate for you, then check out your other placements. This one is a bit different. It's very interesting, very much about religious and spiritual beliefs, okay? Even witchcraft or something like this, you know. Being put in jail or slavery, okay? In the past, okay? Where we're gonna open it. That's pretty crazy, guys. Wisdom. So that was what was underneath there. There's also about Atlantis. This is about having a lot about upheaval of power, and when people misuse power, political people. The wisdom from Atlantis. There could be fears regarding water. Okay, it's affected someone's health. Something on a farm. Someone could have got sick or something going on with the wisdom. Maybe you gained this wisdom about health. Maybe you could have a connection with Egypt. A monk or nun in Atlantis. Okay. I'm not going to read all of those. I'm going to start with wisdom, 100%. Penny, for your thoughts. This card indicates that you have tremendous wisdom and knowledge from prior lifetimes that seeks to resurface now. Even if you've never thought of yourself as particularly wise, this card indicates that you have learned important lessons and information that will serve you and others if it is awakened now, reawakened now. This card can indicate that it's time for you to return to school. No, wait, back to school. Deftones, 322. I didn't give you guys very many of your own dates and times, but there was several April and March dates and times, okay, for the Aries energy. I just see like, okay, 409, 414, 413. 323 has been there quite a bit, huh? 325, 326, 330, 331. And April Fool's Day, 401. Okay, let's see. This card indicates that it's time for you to return to school or seek additional education of some sort. This may even be a sign that you're changing your career path. Your re-emerging knowledge is guiding you towards work that is more meaningful. 101, maybe into the new year even. That's why, that's so interesting, because I did see it, even with that Page of Wands energy that came out twice, that's what it could be. It's being a novice and being open to learn and put into action, you know, something new. And maybe that is for some of you, okay? A penny for your thoughts. How weird is that? I don't even know why that came through. All right. This card asks you to believe in yourself and know that you have what it takes to tackle a career related to your true interests and passions. That's the final card in this past life deck, actually. That's very interesting. Let me see what else. Spirituality and religion, the first card that came out. So the page is 82, 81, 82, 83. Those could be people's ages. I don't know. Someone could be born in those ages. You could also be dealing with a Leo season, 8182, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Everyone's soul enjoys varied experiences and opportunities, so it's very common for us to explore a number of different religious and spiritual paths. As we travel through lifetimes, while spiritual growth and knowledge accumulate during all lifetimes, the specific spiritual or religious path differs in each one. Perhaps the religion you were raised with doesn't coincide with your true beliefs. This acknowledgement may trigger guilt, fear, or shame unless you're aware of the bigger picture. Your spiritual knowledge is housed within your soul, and you are an eternal being who is forever connected to divine infinite wisdom. This card asks you to explore alternative spiritual religious paths. There you will find that inner peace and answers that you seek. It's almost like with that other and the High Priestess in reverse and all of these other things, it literally could have been that you were born and raised. This is a very common story. Born and raised in a certain religion or your family's, right, upbringing. Mormonism, Catholicism, Judaism, I don't know, Islam, Muslim, whatever it might be. Their own, Scientology, New Agey shit even. And maybe that's the whole thing, exploring and learning. But, and that's also like one of the things that I share is it was, I bring up a lot about the LDS and Mormon stuff because it is in my ancestry. There is polygamy there, and things like that. And then of course, and a lot of family is that. So this isn't something that I share with them because they're open for it. And like I said, there's also a lot of, how many people that I've seen that have never even read their goddamn scriptures. They just go to church and they just are the sheep. Don't ever ask questions. And when shit doesn't line up, when things don't, or when they are given proof and evidence that shows some false shit within their scriptures or their shit, they don't want to hear about it. They don't care. That's why I'm also saying it's almost like these people or this person, you know, it could be one of those things where they're even like, oh, well, if you don't follow in the family's dynamic, then there is favoritism. And I've experienced that too. And my children have too. Because I really wanted everything for them to be their choice. And that's where the love bombing comes into, and they act so sweet and so as far as seeing through fake love, that type of religion and being part or being surrounded by that, that was why I needed to also move out, because it's so, people are living in their own cult bubble, and people need to understand the diversity of beliefs, and seeking, because they all think they're the one true, but it flips it around, and that's when they start gossiping, talking. I mean, it could be an aunt, you know, could be a sister-in-law, you know, I don't know, whoever, a mother-in-law, a grandmother, a mother, even father too, energy there. Something could have happened on a farm that there could have been, look, we have the horses too. Does someone have a horse named Blue or Red or something? Or purple, it has purple rains. Purple rain. Prince just popped in. Prince or something? Gemini. Maybe its name is Penny. Huh. Okay. That's really fascinating. Okay, let's move on. What else came through? This one is, you guys, is very different. But I'm not surprised. Because we first saw persecution and inquisition, I am going to share that one. 74, 73, 74, 75. Those are the dates and times. It could be persons of that age or born in that year. Also Cancer sign, 73, 74, 75. Something could happen during that time, being persecuted. So sometimes we get triggered about certain things again, right? Or things like this. So this also says, you drew this card as a validation of your suspicions. You were accused of witchcraft, being a heathen, or other crimes in the past. You suffered greatly as a result of ensuing persecution, and the fear has carried forward into this life. In the past, your character and behaviors were examined publicly, and you were blamed for crop failures. Oh, wow. See? And deaths that had nothing to do with you. Your neighbors and the government said that you were casting spells, which was a capital offense. In reality, you were a good-hearted person, as you remain to this day. You had the ability to see into the future and to use energy for healing purposes. That lifetime has made you very sensitive to gossip and rumors. If someone falsely accuses you now, you become fearful and upset, because that's the behavior that led to your painful death. Yeah, false imprisonment. False accusations. Huh. You may be afraid to openly admit that you're still a talented healer and a psychic. Unconsciously, you're keeping your spiritual skills a secret to avoid recreating the pain of the past. But to heal this, know that in this current lifetime, spiritual teachers and healers are revered instead of feared. You agreed to incarnate in this time because your hard-won knowledge from previous lifetimes is indeed in this world. And the facts that you're back on Earth shows that no one can harm you permanently or prevent you from pursuing your spiritual path. Wow, you see. Okay, let me see what else. Imprisonment or slavery, 50 and 51. Could be ages once again. Could be also dealing with a Leo or a child or a Taurus, Aries. Doesn't have to be, but this card signifies that you spent time imprisoned or in slavery. Your rights were taken from you, as well as your dignity and freedom. You are free now, but you still may harbor fears related to that lifetime. For example, you may feel claustrophobic in confined spaces or on airplanes. Or you may have even developed a form of Stockholm syndrome, where you feel empathetic towards those who abuse you. On the other hand, your experiences can also make you feel exquisitely compassionate towards those who suffer. You may devote yourself to defending the underdogs and bringing more love and justice to this world. To heal any residual fears from that previous lifetime, remember the details of that past life to loosen the shackles and free yourself from the symptoms. Channeling your altruistic feelings and tendencies into helping society, acts of kindness and compassion, heal the individual as well as the world. Now, with the farm, and seeing that farm in reverse, maybe it made someone like they stole someone's land or property, false imprisonment, accusations, and it was the government or family trying to steal someone's wealth or property or land. I did see farm a lot, so it's in reverse though, of course, or leaving the farm. This is also about maybe where you learned about, food and growing crops, but it felt like it died. Something wasn't working. If Chris and Charlotte, the C's, I don't know, O'Connor, Sarah, Peggy, Penny, all these, Doreen. It's interesting, Doreen Virtue, that's what I think of there. But now she's very much a big Bible thumper and thinks all of this was evil. Spirit guides and angels, okay, and ancestors. It's sad because she had a lot of beautiful. It makes me think of that with the wisdom of the unicorns. Do I have that deck over here? I had to buy it used. I actually saw something about a comment on X. Doreen. Okay. The farm. So it could have been 32, 31, 33, when things like that happen, or also a Pisces, 301, 302, 303. I'm getting Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, 33. Yeah, weird. Okay, Aries, your past life on a farm is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life, and you crave that simplicity once more. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own food as you did in a prior life. You most likely carried forward your green thumb ability to grow plants well. Also, this card may be asking you to reconnect with animals and nature, which were a part of your past lifetime on the farm. Interesting, okay? So, large animals, land and property. I get Pisces energy, Capricorn energy. Not the Virgo. Interesting enough. Now, clearly there is also some Virgo energy. I did see like 906 as well too, 904. But there was another one, 826. I got a different Libra message, or a Libra. Maybe it's just that date, like 924, 926. If, however, you had a past life accident involving farm equipment, this may carry forward to an unexplained injury in this life. If you've also had relationships in that life that you're playing out in this one, your body will tell you which situation fits. So notice any goosebumps, chills, or other physical reactions as you read this section. Okay, so that is your past life messages as we finished off the ending of the Labyrinth message. Okay, it is 54:11. The thing is, I think I'm going to end up giving you a 7th video. We're going to jump to Christmas Tarot, the past, present, future, and the Akashic message in your 7th and your final message, Aries. A handful of the signs did get 7. Libra, your opposite. Capricorn did. And that's just how it's going. That's been this month. There's been a lot. And different messages clearly for different people. Thank you all so much for taking that time. Hope that gave you some guidance and clarity. I'll probably, should I clear all this up or just leave this? I don't know. We will see. I think I'm gonna move the past life messages. Well, I think I'll take these and we'll add it on. Jesus, Jesus, Clint, and Penny. Like I said, all these different names spotlighted. Atlantis was spotlighted for some of the other signs as well. So if that you're guided it, but that might be a fear of water. So I had a weird one, guys. I'm gonna share it with you. I definitely had this, also this persecution. However, most of the time we think of someone being burned at the stake or something. And my recollection, was actually where they threw them in the water in the river. If they sink, then they weren't a witch, and if they died, then they weren't a witch. But if they survive it or something, I don't remember. You know, it's a vague memory of something like that. So maybe that's part of, like, I don't like water. I've had a lot of water deaths. I have learned my lesson. Learn to swim. There you go. Everybody, learn to swim. There is your final, working with these messages. Check my channel for your 7th one. I'm going to take a break and make sure I have enough space on my memory thing to upload your next video. Thank you, Aries. And if you have Taurus in your chart, you guys will be up next. And at this stage at 9:15, I am going to start giving some of this to October, because I usually do as a 30-day energy poll. Okay. Thank you once again. Bye-bye, Aries.